Hey everybody, Ambassador Diamond Lisa Fuller here. And something was laying heavy on my heart and I had to make this video. I was really inspired today after watching Presidential Diamond Lydia Diaz's video. If you don't know who she is or you have not watched her video, I want you to find it on Facebook because it is awesome. And she talks about being a trailblazer and how all of us distributors here at Works are basically blazing a trail for people, so many other people that are going to come in and find so financial um, wealth and great health through It Works Global. And we're kind of the beginning of that, right before we're a household name and we're getting into that momentum period. And it got me really thinking about a lot of you out there and questioning, maybe, is It Works Global right for you? You know, one of the things that happens a lot with people on my team is they call me or they message me on Facebook and they'll say things like, I don't know if this is right for me. It seems like it's taken me a long time. I hear these stories at conferences or on phone calls, and these people are telling their stories and they're talking about how they got to Ambassador Diamond in like 6 months and they got to Triple Diamond in 8 weeks. And they're like, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm not good at it. Maybe this isn't my passion. Maybe this isn't my talent. And I try to tell all of them that, sometimes I believe in being really, really, really real. And sometimes we need to be really real with you right now. And here's the real deal. I've been in this business now for 3.5, 4 years, almost 4 years. And in that time period, I would say 95, maybe even more, 95% or more of the people that come into this business, it's going to take about a year or more for you to reach diamond. Now, obviously, I myself, the company, other teams, when somebody moves at lightning speeds, the people in that 4% that come in, that 3% that come in, we have to recognize that. We have to applaud that. We have to have them on a phone call and we have to say, great job, how did you do it? Why? Because we want to show the world that this can be done. And it's a huge achievement. It's just, that's how things work. And I think sometimes that you're all looking at other people, the few that are interviewed, the stories that you are hearing, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not moving at that pace, or why am I not doing this way? And maybe I'm just not good at this. I'm not cut out for this. That's not true. I have so many stories, more stories on my team than stories of people getting to diamond in 6 months, getting to diamond in 3 months, getting to, triple diamond in a year. I have more stories of people getting to diamond after a year or 2 years than I do of the other ones. And those stories, those people are thriving. They're making thousands of dollars a month right now. Why? Because they believed in themselves, they stuck with it, they believed in the vision, they believed in their why, they had a passion for It Works Global, and they made it a career. It wasn't a hobby to them. It was not something that they did once in a while. They did it every day. They learned this business and they dug in with both feet. Now, here's the thing. Just like if you were to have a profession, any profession in the world, you go to college, right? You might go for 4 years, for some, maybe six, maybe eight, and you're paying, right? Unless you get like it completely paid for, which is odd for a lot of people. Most people, once they graduate with a ton of student loans that sometimes they're on a 25 or 50-year plan to pay back. Well, the best part about It Works Global is you're going to need to learn this too, okay? But you can actually earn while you learn, and that's the cool part. The other thing too is that it's going to take you at least a year, at least a year. Anybody that would think about quitting before a year, I think is just, you are looking at it like a hobby, absolutely. Because it's going to take you a year just to learn how to blitz the way that's most comfortable for you, the way that works for you, how to do a party the way that works best for you, how to make a phone call and call a prospect the way that works best for you, how to book an appointment, learn about the products, the compensation plan, the owners. Just all that is going to take time because this is not just something that you're doing to make a little extra cash. Most of you are doing this because you want to change your life, because you want to retire, because you want to help other people retire. And in order to do that, it's going to take time to learn it. Ashley Sinclair, amazing Ambassador Diamond out there. She put out a video that I also would love you to go look at. Um, YouTube her video. It's amazing. And she talks about how, yes, she came into this business. She came into the business and she went Ambassador Diamond very quickly. But she also had a business before it works that she built up for years and had a huge clientele, a huge network of people that she went to and trusted her, that she earned their trust over years and years and brought them into this business. Most of you have never been in a business before. Most of you have no network. That your network extends to a couple friends and family, and that's about it. That's how mine was. So I know exactly where you're at. It is going to take you a year or 2 years just to build up that network and that clientele. People need to see you're serious about this, that this is a business. This is not a pastime. You need to be posting on Facebook, handing out the cards, learning by getting on phone calls, learning by going to boot camps and conferences. This is serious. You know, if this were easy, if anything were easy, everybody would be doing what we're doing right now. Everyone would be an Ambassador Diamond right now if it were easy. It's going to be work. You're going to have to get out there and do what you have to do and do what it takes to make this business work for you. Well, how are you going to do that? By doing the things I said, by getting on the calls, by calling your upline, by staying plugged in, by handing out cards every single day, by setting goals, by staying consistent. All of those things are what's going to help you grow your business. Now, here's the cool part. Even though it's going to take 95% of you to get to that diamond status, about a year, year and a half, once you get there, that foundation of your business that's built and it's solid, you are going to fly through the other levels. You will be at thousands of dollars. Now, I don't know about you, but I know one thing. Nothing I could have done, a mom, a waitress, for 25 years with zero schooling, with 5 kids, nothing else short of winning the lottery was ever going to get me to making more in 1 month than Barry and I did together in a year, in 4 years. Nothing. So I want you to picture that. Let's say that it does take you 2 years to get to diamond. The average diamond makes about $2,000 a month. What else were you going to do to get you $2,000 a month in the next 2 years, every single month for the rest of your life? What else? Residual income, there's nothing like it, you guys, and I'll tell you what. It's an amazing thing what we have here at It Works Global. There are a million other multi-level marketing companies out there. You can go Google it right now and you're going to see a billion other things. But what sets us apart, why this is the right company, why you don't need to go fish around and look for any other company, I can give you 50 reasons, but today I'm going to give you 3, and there are 3 good ones. Number 1, we have a product that is uncomparable to any other product in the universe. No one else has it. And people want it. That is what you look for to get into a company like this. You cannot go to Walgreens. You can't call a Mary Kay consultant or a candle person. The only person that you can get a wrap from is an independent It Works distributor, you. Okay? That's not going to change. The one thing that I look at when I go to the computer and I look up the 50 billion other multi-level marketing companies that are out there is they all have the same thing. All of them. Nothing has something different like we do, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing is a corporate staff that cares. Mark and Pam, they are not 2 rich people who started a company and have no idea what we're going through or how this works or what's in our best interest. They started just like us. They both were distributors. Pam was nervous. She threw up before her first party. They were in another company. And all they wanted was some extra cash to help their family out. And they got into another company that helped them live their goals and dreams. And when they found this wrap, they decided to take it. And they could have sold it. They could have made a quick buck off of it, both been rich for the rest of their lives. Do you know what they did? They decided to go the slow route and make it so that other people could live the dream like they lived the dream. By the route of word of mouth and by the route of doing it through multi-level marketing. You are not going to find another corporate staff that cares this much about their people. I have met them in person. When I went diamond, Mark Pentecost phone called me. I'm walking through a grocery store and Mark calls on the other end and he cried. On the phone with me, he cried. You meet them, they are real. You are never going to find people that care that much about you. And number 3, The last one. It Works Global is not about a body wrap. It Works Global is not about supplements. It Works Global is not about a paycheck. It Works Global is a way of life. One thing I tell every single distributor that I sign into this company, the second I sign them, is I tell them really quickly, you're going to see that It Works Global is a huge rainbow in a really crappy world. You have no idea. We're trying to make a difference. This is bigger than all of us. This is bigger than anything you can imagine. You are in something that is going to change so many people's lives, and it starts with you. And it starts with one person. When I think back and think that a waitress of 25 years with 5 kids struggling every single day, one decision to sign up for $199 at the time has led to thousands of lives being changed. You are that person. You are Cammie Dempsey. You are Denise Walsh. You are Lisa Fuller. You have to believe in yourself. You have to stick with it. You have to keep going. You can't give up. And one thing that I can promise you this. If you stay with this company and you are on that 3 to 5 year plan, if you work it like a business, if you're handing out 10 blitz cards a day, if you're sticking to your goals, if you are being consistent, and if you make this your passion, your why has to be deep. If you are so passionate about this, if you have those 3 key components, I promise you that It Works will take you where you want to go in your life. It Works will change your life forever. It's up to you to take it and do something with it. And it starts with staying here, staying right here with us, because we can't do this alone. We all have to stick together and do it together. You know, a lot of people, when I started doing this business, I would tell them what I had my hands on, and they would look at me like I was crazy. When you tell people you have a product that they can put anywhere from here down and see something happen, they think you're nuts. It's so crazy how just in 3.5 years, when I first started to now, people would tell me no. Now they're going, I think I saw that. I think I want to try it. We are right on the cusp of hitting this momentum in this business like you have never seen, and you want to be here when that ride happens. You want to be here when we are Starbucks, when we are that company that is in every household, in every country in the world, and it starts now. So I'm just excited. I hope you guys realize that this is right for you. It Works is the business for you. It Works is where you're supposed to be. It is not about anyone else's journey but your journey. It's not about how fast you're moving, how slow you're moving. We're all going to move at different paces. Some of you are going to come in and you're going to be shy and reserved, and it's going to take you longer to get step out of that comfort zone. But we'll help you do that. That's the cool part, is the support and the challenges and the things we'll help you do. We're going to help you get there. It just might take you longer. And then there's some of you that come in that are going to right out of the gate have already had a business like Ashley and have a network and be able to run to the top. But either way, we're all going the same place. We're all going the same place, and that's whatever that goal and that dream is for you. You will get there. So that's all I had to say. I just want to thank Lydia Diaz. Man, your video just pumped me up, and I had to get out there and just say, wow, you know, this is it. We are trailblazers. And if you're in this business right now, you count your blessings because you've got a winning lottery ticket in your hand. All you have to do is cash it in. And the only way to cash it in is to stay in the business, be consistent, and never give up. Do not be fooled or swayed by anything around you, by naysayers, by people coming in saying, I've got a better opportunity, by others coming and telling you that you're stupid for doing it. Have your blinders on, look forward, and make sure that whatever you do not ever give up. I'm here to tell you that you will make it. You will make it as long as you never give up. So thanks again, guys. Love you.